Good morning. I said this in the first service, but after hearing Shirley a second time, it's even more true. If I had known what a good job she was going to do, I would have called in sick today. So thank you for a few moments of your time while I just try to educate you a little bit about the foundation and the work that we've been doing over the last several years. Years ago, the foundation was formed out of a committee called the Legacy Committee here at church, and their work was to create a long-term endowment meant to help build God's kingdom here in Boulder. As you heard in our video, the desire to have a lasting impact on our church and in Boulder runs deep with many of us. And having a healthy endowment helps to make that desire a reality. Using endowment earnings, the foundation grants money to support ministries that reflect God's love here in Boulder and across the world. Just last month, we awarded grants to Grace Commons Church and 6 other organizations. And since 2010, the foundation has granted over $250,000 to the church and to dozens of other organizations. You can learn more about that on our website. We have these handouts. As you leave, if you take one, it has one of those cool codes that you click on and it takes you to a website. Lots of information about what we've been doing and what the foundation's about there. You can also get to the website through the church's website because we cross-link between both sites. When we go through this grant process, the one thing that we always pray at the end of the process is how we could come up with a way to grant more money in the years and decades to come. And so as the foundation has looked to do that over the last few years, we've tried to make some changes. To accomplish this, the foundation has become more closely aligned with Grace Commons Church. Even though we were founded here, weren't always aligned in mission and vision, and we've tried to change that. So as a result, we've created a new mission, a new vision, revised our bylaws, changed our name, and changed the composition of our board. It's been a lot of work. Our new name, surprise, is Grace Commons Foundation. That actually is meant to help illustrate how we have more closely aligned with the church. We also changed our mission, and that mission is to build an endowment in partnership with Grace Commons Church to serve God's kingdom and advance the gospel and the work of Jesus Christ. Our vision is to encourage, support, and facilitate growth of the Christian faith locally and across the world through the purposeful generosity of God's people. And here's our board. And I'd like to invite any of the board members who are here still after the second service to come on up. We also want to invite up our Director of Communications, who's been very important to the work we've done the last few years. You might recognize some of these folks. A number of them have been part of this church for a long time. And if you don't recognize them, they all have green name tags so that when you go up to them, you'll know they're part of the foundation and you can tell what their name is. Our current board consists of current elders, trustees, and members at large, all of whom are Grace Commons Covenant partners. So that was one of the changes we made recently. The board has been working to position our foundation to have the best partners to grow our endowment and provide a wide range of giving opportunities to those who wish to leave Grace Commons a legacy. That work has been reaping fruit. Over the past 3 years, we have seen the funds under management grow from $800,000 to $2 million. Almost all of that money has come from legacy giving. Today, we are reminded about the important work of the foundation is doing to help secure Grace Commons' long-term missional future. And we're trying to invite you to be a part of that today. After the service, the board members and myself and Courtney, our communications director, will be just out front. We'll have some materials if you're interested. We can answer questions, but we'd love to talk to you and meet with you if you have any questions or desires to explore this. Our hope is that we will find ways to impact the community of this church and Boulder for the next 20 to 50 years. And we're hoping that you would consider being a part of that, working with us. Thank you.